Welcome to the TeligentIP Skype for Business training series. Today we're going to talk about using Skype for Business on a Mac. Please note that there are many videos that we've put out on using Skype for Business on a PC, and that most of the features are the same. What we will cover is what's different here on the Mac version. You can see here, this is my Skype for Business client. When I log in, I have these four tabs on the left-hand side. At the top, I've got my name, and if I click on it, I can change my availability. I also have the ability to add a note or to set my location merely by clicking on my initials. The Chats tab gives you the ability to be able to see all the chats that you've been a part of. It gives them in list view here. It also gives them in grouped view, depending on how you want them. Grouped view allows you to be able to look at them based on the person who is sending you those messages. The Meetings tab allows you to be able to see the meetings that are coming up and to be able to click and join those meetings with one button by clicking this Join button here. It will show you the day's meetings that you have coming. The Calls tab shows you the missed calls, all the calls that you have, any of your voicemails, as well as giving you a dial pad to be able to make phone calls from. The Contacts tab allows you to be able to see all of your contacts. If you click on an individual contact, their information will show up on the right-hand side. And you also have the ability to control those groups and the groups that those tabs fall into. If you want to search for a new contact, you can do that here, and then you can add those contacts to individual groups. If I want to interact with someone, I find them on my list, I click on their name, and here on the right-hand side, I can send an instant message, start a video call, start a phone call, send an email, schedule a meeting, or add them to a group. I can also do the same thing by clicking on their initials in my contacts list. I get those same pop-ups. That is the Skype for Business client. When I open my Outlook, you'll see the integration functioning with Skype for Business. One of the things that you will notice here is that with this email that's happening, I can see the availability of Lori. I can see the note that she has as part of her Skype for Business. I can also interact with her in those same ways with these icons down below. All the other members of my team, I can see their availability as well. Rick is offline, and Nicole is in a conference. Everyone else is available with the green check mark. If I want to generate a Skype meeting, I merely go to my calendar, click on New Meeting, click on Skype Meeting, and when I click on Skype Meeting, you see that all of the Skype for Business information populates into the invitation down below. I then put the name of the person that I want to invite to that meeting in a subject line and can send that meeting off. I still have the scheduling assistant, and if I click the little arrow next to the Skype meeting button, I can set access permissions. Here I have the ability to see who has access, who the presenters are, and if people can join in from the phone. I can customize these things for each individual meeting, and if I click Remember Settings here at the bottom, it gives me the ability to remember those settings for every subsequent meeting that I set up. And that is Skype for Business with Mac. One thing to note is that with a Mac, you need to be using the Outlook version, or you need to be using Outlook for your email, not just the Mac-provided email application. If you would like to use the Mac-provided email application, you can do so, but you need to remember to copy and paste those Skype meeting instructions that pop up into that meeting into those meeting invites from your from your calendar app on Mac OS X. Thank you for watching our training today, and if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Thanks.